JVB, make it get slapped.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Sheep about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be cow. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Like a lot of clipping in the host. Your chauffeur, Costa Nostra, stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no rolling, kill a phone, your illest.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Cameron Curl has it. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Handoff for Henderson, running left. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Crazy. Crazy.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Awareness. Okay, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Quick throw right side. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nabil Karake making that stop.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Complete out to the right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for Dallas. First down. You've set it downs for him from the 31. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
To number 9. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Third down run with Blue. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Yeah! Here we go! 47. 26.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the bunker. Almost nothing after you catch that top rock. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Brought down before the return gets far.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Made a throw it. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
And off headed left, Henderson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Hey, what's up? Crazy!
Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Henderson here from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Knocked down by Savon Rebel.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's on target to Pierce. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Design run here for May. He's got it in the red zone. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Go on, 8. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott here from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Patriots into the dime. 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. He's got it. Complete to Pickett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. And screen here to Blue. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end now. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Into traffic, complete! And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
The middle, Blue. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hauled in by Lane right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. We're going to 54. Y'all ain't here. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 2 brings
following that little 2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8. Dak to the air here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Even worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from 30 yards out. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. May now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on 1st down. May finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Looking right, and he finds it. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. And stop made by Donovan Ezeraku. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the air yet again, May. He's got a man left. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again. It's May. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm, is going to find a way to win this game.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Henderson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Gallis taps on the extra point. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Final throw before the break. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They give now to Henderson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Quick throw completed by May. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
It's Henderson on the give. He picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. May now. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run, Jacobs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Borregales connects, and that extends their lead to 14.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you left touchdowns, but you're going to take those 3 points as well.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, But it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
That is caught. He's got Lamb. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May off the play fake. Puts everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-point lead.
That's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Lou gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down. Dak now from the gun. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet, so there's a flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yeah, there we go.
First down, here's Dak. That's Lamb running the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Lamb has another one. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First down, Cowboys.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go, 54. Yeah! Here we go,
First and 10, Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
gets him into the red zone.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution of plays like that on first down kick because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a reset of downs.
Okay, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
On the return, here's Jones. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
43-yard line.
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Their 48-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On the gun, it's May. Hits his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't care any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
At the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Roy Gallis connects. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here, following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's May. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. David Njoku, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Cowboys 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Turpin with a return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott will look to throw. Getting out to his left. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Cowboys 14 points back. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 40.
Throwing now. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
19 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Here's Prescott. 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. The incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and 47. 46.
Dak throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Another throw for Prescott. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he gets it on the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.